Hey Star Trek fans, Dan Gunther here. Welcome to the Star Trek News Desk. I've had a lot of people asking me lately about the lack of Star Trek Discovery news on my channel in particular. I do want to point out that that's not for a lack of news about the show whatsoever. There have been a ton of new trailers and behind-the-scenes videos and interviews released lately, some of which I have playing in the background here while I speak. In addition to the TV spots, trailers, background interviews, and set photos that we've gotten recently, we also recently heard the new theme music for Star Trek Discovery. I'll have a link in the description. You can take a listen to that, as well as this is just breaking news that I've just learned while recording this today. We have a title for the first episode of Star Trek Discovery, and that title is The Vulcan Hello. We know about Commander Burnham's roots on the planet Vulcan, and this looks to be exploring that a little bit here. So, episode 101 of Star Trek Discovery, The Vulcan Hello. Now, part of the reason I haven't been commenting a lot on this stuff is it's quite overwhelming. There's quite a bit of new material out there. That's reason number one. Reason number two is with Discovery coming so soon, I've been keeping away from a lot of that stuff for a little bit to try and keep a little bit of that surprise coming. Now, of course, I have been sneaking peeks because I'm only human and a huge Star Trek fan. So, I have been checking out some of this stuff, but at the same time, trying to at least pretend to be steering clear of it. And the third reason I haven't really talked a lot about it is that it can be quite frustrating. I am based in Canada, so when I see CBS posting something about Star Trek Discovery, I go to click on it if it's a YouTube video, and this is what I tend to see. Now, if it's on Twitter, I tend to see this. Now, it's getting a little bit frustrating that the official sources, I can't really see the trailers or anything like that until someone reposts them somewhere that isn't geo-blocked. So, like I say, I have seen a lot of these things now, but by the time I do get to see them, a lot of other people are already reporting and commenting on them. So that's part of the reason I haven't really been talking about it. Nevertheless, we are only 1 week away from Discovery, and I am incredibly excited. I can't wait to see this series. I hope you're all very excited as well. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm planning to do on this channel for Discovery. First of all, I am planning to do weekly episode reviews of Star Trek Discovery. If you saw my review last week of the first episode of the Orville, that is sort of the format that the reviews are going to take. Basically me sitting in front of a camera giving my impressions about the episode and what I liked and what I didn't like about each episode of the series. Now, with regards to the Orville, I am going to continue to watch that show. Now, I did enjoy the first episode. It wasn't groundbreaking or amazing, but I enjoyed it. I don't know that it's going to be appointment television going forward, but for the short term, I think I am going to keep watching it, and I might still be doing reviews on them. I will see how that goes. I may or may not be reviewing every week, especially once Discovery starts. It might just be too much to keep up on. Now, I did want to do a quick primer, a quick review of how to watch Star Trek Discovery. I've been getting these questions. A lot of this information is out there, but I thought it would be a good idea to really quickly go through it one more time here so that you are not missing out on seeing Star Trek Discovery when it premieres next week. So first of all, in the United States, Star Trek Discovery, as many of you know, is an exclusive show on CBS All Access. That's their streaming service, and it premieres there on Sunday, September the 24th. As far as times, the first episode, which is part 1 of a 2-hour premiere, will be available on CBS All Access at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 5:30 p.m. Pacific. The second episode, part 2, will be available exclusively on CBS All Access at 9:30 p.m. Eastern and 6:30 p.m. Pacific. All episodes after that will be available at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 5:30 p.m. Pacific on Sundays starting Sunday, October 1st. Now, notice for part 1, I said it was available on CBS All Access, and part 2 is available exclusively on CBS All Access. That's because part 1 will also be airing on CBS, the regular broadcast network. In order to watch that, you'll have to tune in on Sunday, September 24th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is an approximate time following NFL football and 60 Minutes. But to see part 2 or any of the other episodes that follow, you will need to subscribe to the CBS All Access streaming service. For our Canadian viewers, this is how you will be able to see Star Trek Discovery. The two-part pilot of Discovery premieres on the Space Channel on Sunday, September 24th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. This will be both Part 1 and Part 2. Episodes after that will also air on Space on Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern starting on October 1st. If you subscribe to Space on satellite or cable, you will also be able to watch it on the Space Go app, and it will also be available on space.ca and participating on-demand channels. If you subscribe to the streaming service Crave TV in Canada, Star Trek Discovery will also be available on there starting on Monday, September 25th at 10 p.m. Eastern. So that's one day following the premiere of the show on Space. Part 1 of the premiere will also air on CTV. That's kind of the main Bell Media channel in Canada. It will be broadcast on CTV on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. But to see Part 2, you'll have to check it out on the Space Channel or Crave TV streaming service the next night. Also, a quick note to the French viewers out there, Discovery will also be shown on the Z channel in French starting on Sunday, September 24th at 9 p.m., with new episodes airing weekly there, Sundays at 9 p.m. And finally, if you are outside of the USA and Canada, Discovery is available exclusively on Netflix Monday, September 25th for the premiere two-part episode, with subsequent episodes being released weekly on Mondays, so that's one day later than you can get it on All Access in the US or Space Channel in Canada. According to Netflix, each episode will be available on the streaming service within 24 hours of being released in the United States. So hopefully that answers everyone's questions about how they will be able to see Star Trek Discovery. There's also a great article over at trekcore.com with some low-cost solutions to being able to see CBS All Access. I'll link to that in the description below. I'm really looking forward to seeing Discovery with all of you, and hopefully you'll stick with me on the journey as I review all of the episodes as they come out, and we can enjoy new Star Trek on television together. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you at the Discovery premiere, and live long and prosper.